Okay, Algebra OST Spring 2021, number 3. It says this item has 2 parts. Okay, so when it says it has 2 parts, if you scroll down, right, there's part B. So we'll start with part A first, right? But that's nice, it says it has 2 parts. Don't forget to do both parts. Leroy asked 133 juniors and seniors at his school whether they drive to school or ride the bus to school. The results are given. 38 juniors ride the bus to school. There are 7 more juniors than seniors. Exactly 2/3 of the seniors drive to school. Complete the table to show the results. This is called a two-way frequency table. This is a topic 11 statistics problem. We have to fill in the missing boxes in this table. Okay. Now, one thing to know about a two-way frequency table is that as you go left to right, they always add to the total. As you go up to down, they always add to the total, right? Okay. And this number right here, this 133, I call this the grand total. And you can see that is the grand total. That's how many kids total, juniors and seniors, that he interviewed. Okay. So now we have to use this information right here to help fill these boxes. And notice that we can't really work with this 38 because there's no other number left to right with it, no number up and down with it, right? So we're going to use the 133 and this statement right here. There are 7 more juniors than seniors. If we let the number of seniors, so number of 12th grade, equal X, there are 7 more juniors than seniors. That means that the number of 11th graders is going to be X plus 7. The number of juniors would go here, X plus 7, and the number of seniors would go here, X. This means we can set up an equation to find how many total juniors there were and how many total seniors. Then we can kind of work backwards and use the other information to fill the rest of this in. So I'm going to take X plus 7, the number of juniors. I'm going to add it to X, the number of seniors, and that's a total of 133. This is a 1X and a 1X. That's 2X. So 2X plus 7 equals 133. I'm going to subtract 7, so 2X equals 126, and divide by 2, and X equals 63. There are 63 seniors, which means there are 63 plus 7, which is 70 juniors. And notice that 63 and 70 add up to 133. So in my table here, I'm going to erase some of this, just so I can fill it out with. There. I now know that the number of juniors is 70, and then the number of seniors is 63. Okay. Now, I can use the 38 and the 70 in this top row and use subtraction to find this number. 70 minus 38, you would just use Desmos real fast, that's 32. So I know that this number is 32. But that's all I can do right now, okay? So I have 4 more boxes left. So what else did they tell me? 38 juniors ride the bus to school. That was already put in, so that one was done. So now this one. Exactly 2/3 of the seniors drive to school. Well, I have the total number of seniors, 63. 2/3 of them drive to school. That's going to go right here. So I need to take 2/3 of 63. I'll go ahead and type that into the calculator, right? 2/3 times 63. That is the number 42. 42 is going to go right here. That's how many seniors drive to school. And now I can fill in the rest just by using some simple subtractions, right? So to fill in this one right here, I'll do 63 minus 42. That's 21. So that box is 21. And then I'll continue to, now I'm going to add down, right? So now I'm going to take 32 and add it to 42 to get 74. And I'm going to take 38 and add it to 21 to get 59. And just as a quick check, you could do 74 plus 59, and that is 133. So I'm confident that that table is now correctly filled out. Okay. So now if we look at part B says, okay, so now select a phrase for each blank box to complete a true statement about the likelihoods of juniors and seniors driving to school. So we're very focused on this column. It says the juniors are equally likely to drive, less likely to drive, or more likely to drive than the seniors because they have blank relative frequency, equal, greater, or smaller. So relative frequency is going to be a fraction up here, right? So we need to look at the juniors and who likes to drive and compare it to the seniors and who likes to drive. So if I take a look at the juniors, the 11th graders, right? There are a total of 70 juniors, and the number who like to drive are 32. I will divide those in the calculator. So I will do 32 divided by 70. And that is 0.457, or roughly 46%, right? Move the decimal 2 places, round to no decimals, 46%. So 46% of the juniors drive to school. I'm going to do the same thing for the seniors, right? So there are a total of 63 seniors. So for the seniors, there's a total of 63, and 42 drive to school. So I'll do that over here. 42 divided by 63. And that is 67%. So right now we can see that the juniors are less likely to drive to school. And that makes sense because some of them aren't old enough to drive to school, right? So when we answer this question, we're going to say the juniors are less likely to drive to school. And that is because their relative frequency is less, because they have a smaller relative frequency, 46 compared to 67. All right, very good.